everybody, this is Marjorie. Now, doctors, right? I'm going to talk about doctors getting appointments. Oh my God. Now, poor Minnie, you know my pal Minnie? Minnie brings me all the stupid gifts. Well, she comes to my door the other day and she says, she's nearly in tears and she's holding her stomach and she's bent over and she says, oh Marjorie, will you help me? I says, come on in, Minnie hen, what's wrong with you? You look in pain. She says, oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. She says, it feels like really bad constipation. I says, well, come in. I says, have you no phone the doctors? Maybe the doctor can give you something to shift it, you know, like a drain cleaner or a booster burner. She says, I phoned the doctor and I can't get an appointment. And I says, you can't get an appointment? She says, no, there's no appointments. I says, oh. So I says, I'll phone Dorothy, because, you know, my cousin Dorothy's the receptionist at the doctor's surgery. So I phones Dorothy and she's like, doctor's surgery, how can I help you? This is Dorothy speaking. I went, hello there, Dorothy. Marjorie. She's like, hello, Marjorie, what can I do for you? I says, listen, Minnie has been on the phone and she can't get an appointment. And she says, Minnie will need to phone on herself. I can't speak about Minnie's records with you. I says, I'm not asking to speak about Minnie's records, Dorothy. I just want you to get an appointment in the calendar for Minnie to come and see. So she's like, what seems to be the problem? I says, well, we think she's constipated. She's got stomach pains, right? But it might not be. It might be something else. You'll need to come and see. I says, now, I've got a knitting needle here. Maybe I could try and see if I can, like, poke it out, you know. Maybe I thought, get Minnie to lie on her back, put her legs up, and I could poke a knitting needle in, you know. I could go right close up and I says, oh no, I would need to maybe wear goggles in case it can flee out. Anyway, I says, can we not even get a phone appointment? What doctors are on the day, Dorothy? She says, Dr. Bellagama. I says, that's a new in on me, Dorothy. Who's Dr. Bellagama? She says, oh, he's a locomotive. He's one of the locomotives that's out there now because some of the doctors are off with the COVID or they're sick. So we've got a locomotive in called Dr. Bellagama. I went, oh, aye. Right, when can Minnie get an appointment? Look in your diary, Dorothy. She says, you're looking at least 7 weeks. I say, 7 weeks? 7 weeks for a doctor's appointment? I remember the days we used to phone up to get the doctor and they'd say, can you come in this morning? Can you come in this afternoon? What about tomorrow morning? In the old days, you even got house calls if you weren't well. Remember that? In the old days, a house call. Doctors knew they wouldn't ken what a house call was if you actually brought them to the house and went, hello, this is your call. This is my house. Add them together. What do you get? They were like, no idea because I've never done this before. No part of the training. And I says, 7 weeks, Dorothy. This woman, Minnie, could be dead in 7 weeks. Now, she's constipated. She's not had for a long time. I says, in 7 weeks, this woman could have blown up. And as she says, oh, I can't get you anything earlier, Marjorie. I says, now listen to me, Dorothy. Listen, put your pen down, put your biro on the table, and listen to me. I says, 1, we get told, right, not to clog up the A&E. And that's the suggestion, isn't it? They always say, well, if you're not happy, go to A&E, or if it's an emergency, go to A&E. But at the same time, don't come to A&E because you clog up A&E and with the COVID and all the restrictions. I says, that's 1. I says, 3, this woman has paid national insurance all her days, right? She doesn't ask for anything. She doesn't have any benefits. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have that. She doesn't play the system. All she wants is to see a doctor so she can have a jobby. And I says, and 2, I says, wait, what will happen to this woman when she finally bursts? I mean, this woman, this could be like NASA. She could launch herself to the moon. She could be like Richard Branson. You know, and she goes, wee, up in the air. like, what do you call it? Button Moon, remember? We're off to Button Moon. We follow Mr. Spoon. Well, it'll not be Mr. Spoon in the air. It'll be like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know, we'll all have to have, it'll be like one of these disaster films, like a volcano exploding. So she says, right, I'll squeeze you in, scene. I'll do it as a personal favour and I'll add an extra appointment. And I says, oh, that's very good of you. That's very good of you, Dorothy. So I says to Minnie, right, you've got an appointment. you've got an appointment tomorrow, right? Dorothy's sneaking you in. Well, oh, Minnie was as happy as Sonia on a night bus to Liverpool. So she was. She was all happy. Now, it turned out that, well, she was a bit constipated and nothing was shifting it. So the doctor says, we'll need to get you one of the chronic irritations, right? So she's booked in for her chronic irritation. So that hopefully will sort of solve things out. But, you know, see the way things are going. I went in to say thank you, right? I went in to say thank you to Dorothy for sorting Minnie out, right? And I walks into the doctor's surgery. Here's the bold Dorothy Stonin, right, doing an announcement. And she says, can I have everybody's attention, please? As of today, there will be new privacy rules, and we will no longer shout out the name of the patient in the waiting area. And everybody's sitting nodding, going, oh, that's a good idea, that's a good idea. The names aren't getting called out, nobody will ken who we are. And she says, so, would the man with hemorrhoids please come forward? Oh,